Intro. Hey there everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm your host today, and if you're here, you probably want a story that will keep you on the edge of your seat. Well, buckle up, because this one's going to take us through dark nights, moments of fear, and finally, a tale of survival and heroism. But it doesn't end there. There's an emotional twist that might just change how you see your own support system when danger strikes. So sit tight and don't forget to hit that subscribe button before we dive in. St. Ori. I used to live my life with constant anxiety, always looking over my shoulder for the next threat from someone who refused to let go of a toxic relationship. My ex-partner was controlling, manipulative, and after I broke it off, he turned into something far more sinister, a stalker whose actions escalated daily. Can you imagine waking up every morning not knowing if today is the day when your past catches up with you? That's what my life became. He showed up at work, leaving angry notes on my car, even starting a small fire in my driveway. Enough to scare me, but not enough for the police to take action. It was after this incident that I decided to fortify my home. Cameras were installed, and I armed myself with a handgun and a concealed carry permit. I took self-defense classes, started strength training, and began looking into an attack dog to protect me. But one look at the price tags for trained guard dogs made me reconsider. That's when Thor came into my life. A 100-pound American bulldog who looks like he could rip your throat out on sight, but is actually a giant teddy bear with a heart of gold. He loves everyone, including my niece and other animals. I thought he might not be much help in protecting me from the stalker, but his mere presence gave me immense confidence. Thor was my constant companion everywhere I went. We were making progress too, training him to become an emotional support animal so I could bring him inside places with me. This was crucial for my mental well-being and safety. Then came that fateful night last month. I woke up to strange noises, heart racing. Before I knew it, there he was, my stalker breaking into my home. Panic set in as I realized this wasn't just another scare. This time, the stakes were real. But then, something incredible happened. Thor didn't hesitate. He sprang to action with a ferocity I never imagined possible. It was like watching a superhero movie come to life right before my eyes. Thor took down the intruder single-handedly. The next day, the police arrived and arrested my stalker. The fear that had gripped me for so long seemed to lift slightly. But it didn't last. Instead of feeling safe, I found myself more anxious than ever. Every sound made me jump. Every shadow made my heart race. Now, I can barely leave home without Thor by my side. Even simple tasks like going grocery shopping become monumental challenges when he's not with me. My support system at work is understanding now that it's fully remote. But what about my friends and family? That brings us to the current struggle. How do I explain to my brother and sister-in-law the depth of fear I'm dealing with? They think I'm just pouting because I don't want to leave Thor home alone. But it's more than that. I need him for emotional support, security, everything. I suggested they come over so we could crate Thor during their visit, but my sister-in-law wasn't satisfied with this solution. How do I make her understand? It feels like a battle between logic and emotion. Can you imagine being in a situation where your safety net is also the reason for your anxiety? But here's what keeps me going. Those moments when I look at Thor lying next to my bed, his deep brown eyes filled with loyalty and love. That's why it's so hard to let him go even for short periods. I'm working on overcoming this fear through therapy, but I need their understanding too. What would you do in a situation like mine? Outro. So there you have it. My story of survival, heroism, and the ongoing battle with anxiety. If you're watching from home dealing with similar issues or just looking for support, know that you're not alone. Let's break down these barriers together. Don't forget to hit that like button if this resonated with you, and subscribe for more stories like mine that might help someone else out there feel a little less alone. Thanks for being part of our community. Until next time. I hope this script captures the essence of your story in an engaging way, blending drama with emotional depth.